The C8 is a very hot car, but I'm going to go over all its reported issues. And one is engine damage, which I'll talk about later in this video. So let's get started. So to start off, the dual clutch transmission likes to leak transmission oil and ultimately go bad. It seems that the leak is from the trans oil pan, but since owners don't expect the oil pan to leak, they don't check the fluid. I mean, after all, it is a brand new car. There have also been reports of debris clogging up within the DCT, or dual clutch transmission, and if the transmission leaks, especially bad enough, GM dealerships are requested to replace the transmissions under warranty. The issue is not widespread enough for every vet to have an issue, but enough where the potential of having this issue is concerning. Luckily, there is a warranty. I've been through the forums and I've seen multiple people talk about their transmissions going out and needing to have them replaced, and that there were other C8 vets in line to have new transmissions installed as well. The Corvette also likes to rattle, like my Tahoe here. One rattle is upon startup, which doesn't seem all that bad, and the other one is on the driver's side door when you hit around 70 miles per hour. Both of these rattles should not be happening at this price tag. There have also been reports that the Targa top is difficult to install and uninstall, and others reported it being very easy. This is just another thing you should look out for when checking out one of these. Now this one is kind of a big deal. The valve springs likes to break, and when the valve springs break, it can ultimately pop out a valve stem seal, which can basically tear apart the whole motor if you don't catch it in time. And this typically happens on the 2020 C8 Corvettes built between June 1st and September 15th. This usually happens at very low miles as well. GM did write up a service bulletin on this issue. Seems like the bad batch of valve springs were sent out on a number of V8s like the L87, LT1, LT2, LT4, L882, L84, and L8T. You will receive a misfire code and an immediate rough idle. If this happens to you, quickly shut off your engine and call the dealer to have them fix this issue. Speaking of misfires, there have also been reports of spark plug wires going bad as well. So if you're receiving a misfire, it could be a simple fix or a big issue, but definitely look at your date codes on your Corvette. The seams on the dash also tends to be misaligned from the seam on the leather. And there are a good number of vets with this issue, which really makes this car look a lot less exotic. Attention to detail was missing. So check the stitching seams before you make the purchase. Speaking of the leather on the dash, there are also reports of the leather peeling up due to heat. So be sure you use sunshades as well. Moral of the story, yes, the Corvette is very unique, but it is still a mass-produced car. Being so, they use cheaper materials, and at this price point, the car shouldn't be having any of these issues, especially since it just came out. But keep in mind that there are a lot of vets on the road with zero issues. I personally think that GM was in a time crunch and they had to rush these Corvettes out into production as fast as they can, so they might have had issues here and there. If you're on the market for a C8 Corvette, I would wait until the second or third model, because then all the kinks should have been worked through. If you're thinking about wanting a C6 Corvette, it's a fantastic car, check out this video. This is Chris at AutoMotivate. I always appreciate and respect one another. I'll see you next time.